DC Multiverse!
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be looking at the brand new DC Multiverse Arkham Knight Batman action figure. Now, I'll be the first to confess that not only is Arkham Knight not my favorite game in the Arkham series, but this is also not my favorite Batsuit in the Arkham series. That being said, this looks absolutely sick. The packaging for this figure is just the same as all the rest in the Multiverse series, black, white, and blue. Big window, you can see everything on the inside. Here's what the right-hand side of the box looks like, and then the left-hand side of the box has more logos and Batman Arkham Knight. For the back of the box, we see an image that will also be the trading card, as well as other characters that have already been released in the series. All 5 of which I've already opened up, so feel free to hit my McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse playlist to check them all out if you'd like. Now let's get this guy out of the box.
Batman's battle against crime never ends, and now you can bring the action home.
Batman, haha, you missed. Yeah, but I only missed once. You can't escape, Joker. Just watch if you can. You won't be alone for long.
And in the Batcave,
No criminal can hide from Batman. Batman, gotta run to jail.
each item sold separately from Toy Biz.
Okay, so, now that we've got this guy out of the package, I'm really beginning to regret my choice of background change for this video. Like, what was I thinking? A black background with a black and dark gray figure as the subject? Brad, you idiot. Anywho, we get the figure, we get the trading card, we get the remote control batarang, the explosive gel, and also his electric charge launcher. As always, the trading card is the exact same picture as the back, and the back of the trading card has a short bio that you could pause to read if you'd like to. Oh, my dog totally farted. Oh, that smells like Italian sausages. Here's a little close-up of the remote electric charge. It looks fairly accurate as far as I can tell, and it's a fairly beefy weapon, and it's not as rubbery as you might think. Here's that remote control batarang, what it looks like up close. Pretty cool. And here's the explosive gel. A not bad sculpt, just like the rest of Batman's accessories. And as you can see, all of Batman's accessories just come straight up molded in black with no paint deco whatsoever. Which is fine with me. Here's the figure stand. Yep. And then finally we come to the figure. One that I never really asked for. And when I thought of McFarlane getting the license, I never thought, gee, I hope he makes an Arkham Knight Batman figure in that armor that I don't really like to begin with. You know, the really busy armor that's busy just for the sake of being busy. I guess when things are more busy, they're more technical, which makes them cooler. But having this guy out of the package, he really is very impressive, and he's so girthy. Having this figure in hand out of the package, Todd has really done a fantastic job bringing the form of Arkham Knight version of Batman to life in 7-inch scale. This guy looks really, really fantastic. The details are incredible. The utility belt, which is painted in a nice basic goldy color, which makes it stand out from the rest of the figure nicely, is sculpted really, really, really crisp. I like this a lot. The gauntlets have been sculpted really, really well, as the same as the texture for where it's not gray, they got the black in between. His armored bat booties have been sculpted really nicely as well. The same thing for the knee pads. You got the armor on the chest there. You got all the fine details all in the suit, you know, the busy stuff. It looks good though, the way that he's done it, it looks nice. I think I recall the abs in the game actually being a different color, but I'm not gonna, you know, nitpick over that. And then the chest emblem, I think this is the best one that I've seen so far. I feel like this is the chest bat emblem that we should have gotten on the basic Batman figure that was released in Wave 1. And the face sculpt for this Batman is definitely light years above the one that DC Collectibles released. Is there really any contest? Honestly? I will say that one thing I don't like about this figure is the cape. And here's why. For one, it's, you know, it's fairly neutral but still pre-posed, but that wouldn't be why I would take marks off this one. You can see the cape kind of flaps over the back here, and you got more flappage right here where the cape is flapped over the back. Well, when you turn the cape around, you can see the sculpted detail from the back is also on the front. Like, here are the bat scallops from the back of the cape right here. And you can see them here. It just doesn't look right. Now for this Batman's articulation, it will be as follows. articulated ball peg head, and there's actually a lot of movement there. That's very good. He's got a tornado waist that actually clicks into place so it will hold its position, and it also bobbles around in a bobbly circle. If there is any articulation in the torso at all, yeah, it's negligible. I can't move it. I'm gonna go with there's probably nothing in there. The shoulders also have that rounded hinge right here and the little butterfly piece here, and the pauldrons on the shoulders are actually attached at the arms, so they don't get in the way of the range of movement, not whatsoever. He's got a bicep swivel, he's got double jointed elbows, and those are beautiful. He's also got rounded ball hinge swivelly peg wrists. The McFarlane articulated groin, which has some movement like that, and also a fair amount forward and a lot outward. So this is definitely a really articulated figure as far as from the groin down. This figure would benefit from some kind of a thigh cut. He's got double jointed knees that crunch. Ooh, yeah, baby. Let's see that again. Oh, yeah. He's also got the rounded ball hinge ankle pivot down in the ankles here and toe articulation. And that's what he's got. I will say that the way that the figure has been put together does kind of hide the articulative points in the midriff area because the suit covers that up. It also does kind of get in the way of what he's capable of, but I like the fact that you can't really see the articulation point. Now for the comparisons, first I've got him pictured with two other McFarlane Toys Batman figures. Yes, they've both been custom, but you get the idea of the size of them. And then here he is wedged in between the McFarlane Toys Dark Knight's Metal Batman and then the DC Collectibles Arkham Origins on the other side. And then here he is standing side by side with the DC Collectibles version of the Arkham Knight Batman. I feel like while the paint apps on the DC Collectibles version are probably a little bit more accurate to the game, I just don't feel like the overall figure form and the size of the body and the head, the whole thing just never really sat right with me in comparison to how this one looks like he means business. And here we have him standing with the three Bat-Sons from the Arkham family, Dick, Jason, and Todd. This right here is the reason why I was excited about this figure. The DC Collectibles version never did it in comparison to these guys for me as far as scale goes. I like my Batman to be more bulky and towery over all of his Bat-Kids. I don't know, I mean, you be the judge of it yourself. So I guess the final question that we always ask at the end of one of these reviews is, what do I think of this guy? Do I think he's worth the time and the effort and the finances to track him down, add him to your collection, or not? Is he good? Or is he garbage? Well, I definitely, absolutely 100% like this figure. Even though I'll be the first to say that Todd definitely leans just a little bit too hard into the back characters for his character selection, I feel like this was definitely a very much needed upgrade for those of us who are fans of the Arkhamverse. The articulation is decent, the sculpt is excellent, and this version of the Arkham Knight Batman is absolutely more in line with what he looks like in the game. He's bigger, he's bulkier, he's more badass looking. My honest opinion is if you've been on the fence about whether or not you want to pick this guy up, I say absolutely go find this guy out in the wild. Get there before the scalpers do. Add this guy to your collection because you won't be disappointed. Well, you might, I suppose. It depends on if you want more articulation than this figure has to offer, but I feel like most people, this will satisfy their desire for an Arkham Knight Batman figure made by Todd McFarlane and his fantastic team of sculptors. But anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Hopefully you found this video to be an interesting, useful waste of time for the day. If you did, you know where the like button is. You can leave a comment down below. That'd be fantastic. And if it's your first time here, I invite you today, on behalf of the rest of the Super Friends, to hit the subscribe button and join the DC squad. And with that, I'm outies. Have a super fantastic, awesome DC day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.